everyone, my name is Donna Budakian. Welcome to my channel. The reason we're creating this channel is so that we can help our kiddos stay connected with us here at MKA, where I'm the art teacher, which is Montessori Kids Academy. This is my introductory video. In each video, I'm going to show you a sample of all the projects that we're going to be doing for the week and give you an idea of the materials that you're going to need. So if you need to go ahead and get those beforehand, you can do that. Typically at school, I do 2 projects per week with my 18 months to 3-year-olds, and then I do 1 project per week with my primary, my PLCs, and my elementary. So if those of you who want to join us who aren't at our school, feel free to do that. That just means I work with 18 months to about 12 years of age. Also on this channel, I may be working with some adults. If they want to do some painting on canvas, we can do that as well, so just look for that coming up. So let me just show you really quick over here the projects that we're going to be starting, so that way you can go ahead and get the materials if you need to do that ahead of time. So the first one, if you want to come over here and just going to take a peek, the first one we're going to do for my babies, my 18 months and up, is a painting using fork and fingers. So basically you're going to use some paint for that, and you'll need a fork. So I've pulled out these. We can use Crayola, washable, so anything washable, finger paints. I've even used acrylic, but if they have allergies to latex, you might not want to do that. However, I wash their hands right away, and it'll just be on the tips of their fingers. But I recommend the washable paint. So you're going to need, we're going to use watercolor paper. I like that better than the mixed media paper because it tends to hold better. So we're going to use that a lot going through the next few weeks. So your materials for this week's Small Kids project is for a watercolor paper, fork, and then you'll just need your washable paint. So with the first project, I will show you the instructions when we start the next video. The second one they're going to be doing is just a finger painting and fork as well, so you're just going to need the same materials for that. So when we go to the next project, it will be for the primary kids, that's kids ages 3 to 5, and they're going to be doing a starfish painting. For the materials for that, they're going to need watercolor papers as well as their crayons. Any crayons will do. And also they'll need watercolor paint and a brush and just a thing of water for that. So that's what they're going to need as far as materials. I'm going to come over here and show you what my PLCs, which means about 5-year-olds. 5-year-olds are going to be doing a seahorse painting. So they're going to also need the watercolor paper. They're going to need a pencil to draw it, or you can draw it for them, an eraser if you don't have one, crayons. You can also use oil pastels. I'll show you an example of those in a minute. Watercolors, another water container. They're going to need some glue and some, what do you call it, cupcake or muffin liners, and also a pair of scissors, so child-safe scissors, unless you'll be cutting for them for that project as well. And then my elementary kids, so those will be my 6 and ups, they're going to be doing a jellyfish. Again, the materials you're going to need for this are the watercolor paper as well. You're going to need a pencil if you want to lightly sketch it, an eraser. And the jellyfish itself is done with either you can use white crayon or you can use oil pastels. I'm going to recommend that you use oil pastels with the kiddos for these things because they have chalk pastels, you can get them. They're beautiful, their colors are really vibrant, but they're a huge mess. So we really don't want to use those. So example is just either a white crayon or an oil pastel in white. And then they'll need the watercolors and the brush and water. And so that's what we're going to do for this week. There is, however, I might be adding another project just to throw in there for some fun. And I'm going to do one this week. It's going to be like a multi-sensory thing. The only thing you're going to need for that project is a gallon Ziploc bag, maybe some painter's tape, and some paint. So you can just use this paint, acrylic paint, if you have it. You can get that at Walmart. We'll talk about those more going forward. But those are the materials you're going to need for this week. So thank you for joining me. Comment if you have any questions, and I will be setting up a next video to show you how to do everything. Thanks. Bye.